And now we're ready to go. For Poi, any percent by Ace of Spades. Good luck, Ace.
Am I live?
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, we're live.
Yeah, that's the signal.
All right, let's go ahead and get this started. Time is going to be in 3, 2, 1, go. So this is Poi. So this game is an indie 3D platformer that released in February, and it takes a lot of inspiration from Super Mario Sunshine. So you're going to notice a lot of like similar mechanics and level designs, and basically it's all around just ripping off Mario Sunshine. Anyways, would my couch like to introduce themselves real quick? And it takes a lot of inspiration.
I am Shockwave.
And I'm Kevridge.
So yeah, let's get into the run. So right at the very bat, we're going to be woken up by this old man. I'm just going to master his text because I don't really care what he's saying. And we are going to help him hit this medallion out of a tree. And on my way to do that, I'm going to be collecting a lot of money. And this is super important because there are a lot of things that we need to buy in this run, including like extra missions, items, and like challenge levels and stuff. And oh my god, my movement. There we go.
The movement for this game is kind of tight in some spots, so like doing wall jumps, or
Yeah.
even doing a double jump. When you do a double jump, you lose all your momentum and then go immediately
And like challenge levels and
have the control stick held.
Okay, so I should explain the movement a little more. So there is a trick or a mechanic in this game called diving, and it's the most broken thing in the game. It was actually added like super late in the development cycle, and it turns out that if you dive and you jump the same frame that you land on your dive, not only will you conserve your speed from the dive, but you'll actually gain more speed. So you can use that technically to gain speed infinitely if you can get frame perfect dolphin dives every time, but that's not going to happen every time, but we'll see it a little bit, I'm sure. And this gets easier if you're going down a hill and harder if you're going up a hill.
Yeah, essentially just roll your thumb on the A and X button, so you jump and then you hit X, and then you just jump again. You just keep doing that forever. And it's basically about the same speed as actually just sprinting. If you hold X, you'll sprint, but that's also really slow compared to just jumping and diving normally.
So now we're being taken to the hub world for the first time in this weird whale air balloon blimp thing. I don't really know what to call it. The old guy's going to explain how to actually use stuff in the hub world, but we already know how to use stuff in the hub world, so we're just going to master his text so that we can get to the first world. Once we get to the first world, there's going to be a couple things that we have to do, so we're going to try and get medallions just as fast as possible. We need to get 47 medallions in this run as quickly as we can. And it just so happens to turn out that you have to nearly 100% Cozy Canyon, which is the first world, in order to do this quickly. So we're going to be collecting all of the locations, which are just areas that we have to get to, and all of the fossils, which are just little bones and whatever is scattered in the ground. But we're not going to be doing that yet. First, what we're going to do is we're going to jump pretty much out of the map and make our way over this way. I fell, but that's okay.
Beauty of this game, you can just jump right off the wall out of bounds.
And we are going to grab this, and that right there is a glitch called pause storage. And Shock, do you want to explain that a little bit real quick?
Yeah, sure. So there's two menus that he used there. One, he hits the start button, and that brings up the actual pause menu. Then he restarts it, it brings up another menu, but the start button is still bound to the menu behind that. So this one, so that one, there you go. He hits start to get rid of that back menu, but the game keeps playing and leaves the restart option open. So if you restart after you grab the medallion, it immediately can restart the next level. Because the counter for medallions counts the moment you touch it, not for some cutscene or something like that.
Exactly. And so we exit to Sky there instead of restarting the level so that we can go back to the hub world because we need to get a shovel so that we can start digging the fossils out of the ground and stuff. So before we can actually get the shovel, we need to come over this way to the side, and I'm going to be real honest, I messed up part of the routing already for the first level, so I'm going to have to actually run through this slide twice, so I have enough money to buy the shovel.
Yeah, money's extremely tight at the beginning of the run because you need 75 coins to buy the shovel, and just generally doing the first 3 medallions, you have to get a lot of coins, and just general routing, it's really hard to get them, so you have to go out of your way to grab the coins. So it's better just to do Super Slide twice if you run out of money.
Unfortunately, there's a cutscene that plays there, so we get taken back to the ship, but it's still faster to do it like this, if anything goes wrong.
Actually, fun fact, this is really not meant to happen. You're not supposed to really do that. So you jump around a death barrier. Ooh, nice save.
I'm not sure what my money's going to be looking like after this. I think normally you get 35-ish, right?
Yeah, you normally get about 35
You
coins.
get the diamond and the emerald? Yeah.
You'll have enough coins, you'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Now, shout out to Keverage, the super slide god.
Yeah.
He's gotten like a 5-second time or something. So now we have enough money for the shovel, and I accidentally clicked to go into the world. But we're
What
that
is that?
That's interesting. Okay, I've never seen that before. All right. Anyways, we're gonna go back into the hub or back into the main world here, Cozy Canyon, with our new shovel. And the old guy's gonna tell us how to use the book, but we don't really use the book at all in the run because it's just a pause menu thing. And we're going to start digging fossils out of the ground, just like that. And so this was one of the things I was supposed to do earlier and just completely forgot about. I was supposed to go in here and unlock this chest and get some money because it's a location that we have to visit anyways. But
those chests also have a random amount of money in them too, which kind of sucks. So he got the most unlucky version, which is no diamonds or emeralds. Diamonds are worth 10 and emeralds are worth 5 coins. But yeah, I mean, he can still get more money in other parts of the levels.
Okay, so for this level, what we're supposed to be doing is we're supposed to try and find this old scientist guy, and we want to help him fix his ship, which you can kind of see over there, but on our way, we're just collecting all of the fossils and medallions we can. Just while we're on our way over there. And then we're going to go talk to him, because we need to get a ship part for him, and that ship part doesn't spawn until after you talk to him.
Best fossil in the game, by the way, it's the moldy Cheerio.
Fun fact, the moldy Cheerio, if you try and dig that fossil up near the wall, it will actually just go straight out of bounds. You can't do anything about it. Like, if it goes out of bounds, you're actually just screwed. You cannot go get it again. And I was not supposed to fall there.
Yeah, the edge of the thing is kind of slippery. So if you just get unlucky, you can just fall.
Right.
There you go. Good save.
So now we're going to go grab this fossil, then get a little bit more money, and one more location on our way to the ship part, which is this way. So, I guess now would be a decent time for donations if you have any, Cyber.
You betcha. We've got $50 from M&M. A big thanks to everyone who makes SGDQ possible. You are all awesome.
All right, so now we're going to be going into the space world, or as I like to call it, Super Mario Galaxy.
You betcha.
I mean, so we're going to the moon, and we're going to be collecting a bunch of keys, which are pretty much the exact same as red coins in Mario.
You just took
They're
your
scattered.
favorite rocket ship.
Soaring through the sky. Are we going to get copyrighted for that?
I don't think so. I'll never make that joke again, I promise.
Alright, anyways, we're just going around collecting all the keys. There's 5 keys that we need to get. And they can actually be pretty hard to find, because there's not very many landmarks on the moon. But we got them all just fine. I didn't get lost. So now, there is a chance that I might be able to skip this next cutscene after I go back to the hub world after collecting this medallion. Most likely not, but we'll see. Nah, we didn't get it. That's fine, though. Basically, whenever you go back to the hub world, the first frame that you're loaded into the hub world, you can actually jump. And if you jump, you can jump towards the compass in the middle that you use to get to the next level. And you can use that to just wait.
You missed like you have to go back and do the keys for Cozy Canyon.
Oh, you're right.
Routing changed. There's like the cutscene skip was like introduced recently into the route, so I messed up a little bit of the route.
Totally forgot about that. If you have to do a lot of the levels really differently with the cutscene skips. Just like in completely different orders. But we're good now. We're back in the keys. We're going to be getting the rest of the locations. And this is going to be the last medallion we get for now in the hub world. Or in Cozy Canyon.
Thank goodness for any percent we don't get any of the 140 medallions.
Yeah, they're all just like terribly slow.
It would take you forever to get all the coins. It would be great for money's sake for like getting stuff like the shovel, but it would be pointless to do any percent.
まあ、このゲーム自体、まあ、開発者も公言している通り、まあ、マリオとか往年の 3D プラットフォーマーを、まあ、意識して作られている作品ですね。
Ideally, if we did all the timing right and stuff, can I
What
grab
is
this?
what?
What? Anyways, the bird will be over by this orange tree after I grab this key. And there he is. So then we're just going to grab the rest of the locations over here. One more fossil, one more key. And then we will be done with Cozy Canyon. And then we're going to be moving on to the massive parts of the run.
今知ってるのがです。
I don't know, fun fact about Pog Storage, he does it like over 40 times in this run. It's one of the most insanely easy things to mess up like that. Like, it's just, sometimes things are just in the wrong spot or you don't get enough height.
So now, I can go talk to that one guy that I was trying to earlier. And he will give me a medallion in exchange for having collected all of those locations, visiting all the locations in Cozy Canyon. So we're going to do pause storage on this guy again, except this time we're going to go back to the main menu. Because we still get
で、化石を、
we usually time this game in game time. It is significantly faster to go back to the main menu than to wait for the cutscene to finish if you grab
書籍を集めたのでメダルをゲットしました。
Now we're going to be doing one more challenge level, and then we're going to move on to the second world of the game, the second main world. This level is Puzzle Tower. Basically, there's just a bunch of moving pieces, and you gotta get to the top of it.
で、またアスレチックの面ですね。
It can be a little hard. I missed this cycle, but I can just
今この木のアスレチックを登っていくというスタイルですね。ただ、まあこのゲーム壁登りが本当万能なので、どのところでもすごい状態から登っていきますね。
Have you ever explained what roll jumping was?
Yeah, so there's like several movement mechanics in the game. One's just walking, one's sprinting, one is roll jumping, so if you press X you can roll. One is jump diving, and then the other one is sliding. The fastest one moving on land is technically sliding, but the one when you're walking around is dive jumping, and then roll jumping is the third fastest movement. So if you have a short distance or you're going around corners really quickly, you should just roll jump everywhere, because then you can kind of control your movement and your angles a lot easier than you can with dive.
このゲームは PC のゲームで、まあ、Steam で出てたんですけども、まあ、アーリーアクセスということで、1年前か2年前くらいから、まあ、制作を続けながらやっていて、で、今年の2月、1月だったかな、ようやく完成しました。まあ、今年はあれですね、他にも、ハットインタイムとか、まあ、スーパーマリオギャラクシーとか、ヨーカレイリーとかも出て、3D プラットフォーマーが好きな人にとっては夢のような年になりますね。はい。で、それで次の面です。まあ、いきなり火山の面なんですけれども。
Basically straight up impossible for at least myself and Ace to do, because we have 144 Hz monitors at home. And then there's something later, at least it's only possibly if we have time, where it's straight up just really hard for us to do it.
まあこの次が一応中ボス戦みたいな感じですね。まあボスも一応いるんですけど、ただ時間がかかるので、まあ、RTA ではボス戦はないですね。まあタコみたいなボスとかがいるんですけれども。
different angle, you can just infinitely scale up something. We're going to use the crap out of that in the last world. There's just two parts where it's just literally just an obtuse angle with walls, so you can just jump infinitely between them and just scale up.
まあこれが中ボスというか、また小敵なんですけども、まあ2回踏まないといけないっていう、普通の敵よりは少しだけ強いっていう敵です。
in that instance, we didn't really store the text. We just used it to have a text box we weren't supposed to in the cutscene. But in a couple medallions from now, we will actually be showing off text in its fullest.
まあこうやって、まあそのステージでメダルを集めていく
We can trade our fossils into him to get our
というゲームです。
medallion. And then also he will have a mini game for us. Since
まあこのおじさんは化石を集めていて、化石を全部集めればメダルをくれるっていうおじさんですね。で、ここでは、鍵を7つ集めます。
the fact that you're trying to dolphin dive on top of everything else.
Dolphin diving is a really weird way of moving around in this game. You have to time things perfectly in between the sections of land you're going through.
Now, I'm going to go back into the hub world here, and the reason why we're going back to the hub world is that that ship over there that I'm going to fly over to now has a lady on it. I mean, we call her the gear lady. I don't know what else to call her, but basically you can turn in gears in order to get medallions, and they don't spawn until you talk to them. Gears in this game are pretty much the same as blue kinds, blue coins in Super Mario Sunshine. If you get 5 gears, you can trade them in for a medallion. So while we're
で、
doing
ここ
our
に、いるキャラなんですけども、まあ、ゴールデンギアという、まあ、アイテムに関するキャラで、まあ、これのキャラに会うと、ステージの中にゴールデンギアという新たな収集要素が現れて、まあ、そのゴールデンギアを5つ集めると、メダリオンがもらえるようになるというキャラクターです。
timing for that.
You can try spam. You can spam luckily between the spacebar and the A button on the controller, and it'll recognize both inputs at the same time. But even so, it's still hard to get ready. There's no visual series of the timing. It's at 6 p.m. It's really hard.
Normally at home, I actually use a third-party program to set the timer and I can verify them. You have to use figures out of time. Makes things a little bit more difficult as far as cutscenes get feel, but definitely you get the 35 clear that turns out is actually still quite a more So right here we're going into
まあ、このゴールデンギアなんですけれども、まあ、ゴールデンギアはステージでここを集めなくちゃいけないということではなく、まあ、ステージを通して、まあ、いろんなステージがあるんですけども、そこを通して、まあ、ここを集めるためにもらえるというアイテムです。ちょっとここはバグ技があって、なんか喋ってる間に落ちると、すぐメダルが取れるっていう。本来ならイベント的には、モグラの頭からメダリオンが出て、アスレチックコースの向こうに飛んでいくというイベントなんですけども、そのイベントを介して自由に動けることで、モグラがメダルを取り出す瞬間にスティールしてしまうという。で、次の目は化石の神経衰弱というか、まあ、ある位置は決まっているみたいなんですけれども、まあ、それを掘って、全部出たら、メダリオンがもらえるという仕組みです。で、まあ、これがイージー、ノーマル、ハードの3回あるって、まあ、このゲームに挑戦するのにもコインが必要なんですけれども、すごい早くメダリオンをゲットできるので、これは全部、初級、中級、イージー、ノーマル、ハード全部やっていきます。まあ、上級にもなると、すごい、まあ、候補が多いんですけれども、まあ、ただ、出る位置は決まっているので、それはただ覚えてやるだけです。で、まあ、これで、一番最初のステージのフォレストというところに行けるようになりました。 まあちょっと今一瞬だけ見たんですけども、キツネがいて、そのキツネはコインを100個集めると、メダリオンに交換してくれるっていういいやつなんですけれども、まあただ、RTA では100枚集めるなんて、そんな有用なことはしてないので、出番はないです。で、まあ、滝の裏に侵入して、でもここで双眼鏡を取り出すんですけれども、双鏡で、太陽の方を見ると、なぜかメダルが出てくるという。そうですね。まあ、操作感はかなり良くて、まあ、自分の思うように操作できますね。あと、あれですね、壁登りか、壁ジャンプが万能なのがありがたいです。
To the hub world here. We're going to trade in some gears after this cutscene plays. We're going to get our first gear medallion, and then after that, we'll be doing quite possibly the most exciting mission in the game. It's a Superman 64, the Rings mission. Oh, wrong menu. So the reason why I'm playing in slot 2, by the way, is because the game time is completely messed up on anything but slot 2 and 3. Basically slot 1.
Yeah, on slot 1, if you start the game and you reset a run at the beginning of the first stage, usually time is up to 70-mile long, so sometimes you just have to keep pushing time.
I think one time someone had like...
まあ、このゲームでも他と同じようにコインはかかります。まあ、このステージ、まあ、この、まあ、イージーは、まあ、簡単なんですけれども、まあ、ハードとかになると、その壁が回転したりして、簡単には取れないようになってきます。で、新しい、ステージがオープンしました。次は砂漠のステージですね。で、まあ、このクエストの、目的なんですけれども、まあ、教会のある鐘が汚れているので、まあ、水をぶっかけてくださいということで、まあ、鐘を鳴らしたらメダルが出てきました。 今このキャラはまあ男の子なんですけれども、まあ、一応女の子も選べて、まあ、船に女の子を育てるので話しかければ女の子に交代できます。特に能力の違いとかはないです。導線をつなげるっていうやつなんですけども、これ導線つながってないですよね。なんか、多分電気系統が途中で途切れてるように見えるんですけども、まあ何かできるっていう。で、まあ、本来ならこの出てきた足場をせり登っていくんですけれども、まあその前に一番上の足場に乗ってしまったので、アスレチックはスキップします。なんかメダルを取った時に、まあ、砂漠に埋もれて死ぬと、そのゴールという判定が消えるみたいで、のでまあ、わざわざもステージを出ずに行けるっていう。で、このミッションがかくれんぼですね。まあ、女の子は隠れるので、どこかに、ステージのどこかにいるので探してくださいというミッションです。あれですね、このゲームの空飛ぶとこ見て思い出すんですけども、ゼルダの伝説のスカイボードソードで空飛ぶのもあんな感じだったなと思いますね。それと、スーパーマリオで空飛ぶというか、ああいう選択肢のってありましたっけ？で、ここはまあ、本来の仕掛けを取るんですけども、まあ、柵の隙間があるので、それをすり抜けていきます。まあ、はい、うまくいきましたね。まあ、このこのミッションは見たらわかるんですけども、まあ、音波の塔が、おかしくなっているので、まあ、ブロックの形を変えて、まあ、揃えれば、動き出すようになって、メダルをゲットできます。 今、磁石の間にゴールデンギアがあるので取ろうとしてます。では、ステージですね。まあ、ここは足場を乗り継いで向こう側にあるメダリオンをゲットするという。でまあ、今言ったところなんですけども、この中に入ると、まあ、主人公のコスチューム、プレイヤーのコスチュームを変更できるという特典がありまして、まあ、ゾンビとか、まあ、ゴールデンに光ったりするコスチュームとかもあるんですけれども、プレイヤーのコスチュームここのミニゲームは、まあ、乗ったら足場が崩れるので、素早く渡りましょうというゲームです。で、新しく、スナウワールドという、まあ、雪のテーマについて世界ですね。がオープンしました。まあ、ここでは、一応2つのエリアに分かれていて、エリアごとに2個のメダルがゲットできます。このメダルなんですけど、まあ、レールというか、まあ、今までのメダリオンは、まあ、止まっていたと思うんですけれども、このメダリオンだけで、導線に乗って動いていて、まあ、追いかけるにも大変なんですけれども、まあ、簡単に取っていってますね。で、こっちがまあポリのステージ的な感じですね。ここの床は、まあ、見た目通りつるつる滑ります。で、また新たなミニゲームが出現しました。このミニゲームはですね、まあ、ゼルダ64で、ゼルダの時のオカリナとかもある仕掛けなんですけど、砂漠です。砂漠で、道に迷う、砂漠の道の指し示す方法に行かないと、まあ、入り口に戻されるみたいな仕掛けになっていて、まあ、看板が通りに進まないといけないというミニゲームです。まあ、この壁も本来なら裏側に登っていかないといけないんですけども、壁ジャンプで無理やり登っていってますね。 っと今、お金が足りなくなってしまったので、宝石を集めて回収しました。このゲームの、移動方法なんですけれども、B ボタンとか、B ボタンというか、転がるときに、ジャンプすると勢いをつけたジャンプができて、そこで、もう一回 B ボタンというか、ボタンを押すと、腹ばいになって移動できるので、それが一番早い方法です。で、また、お金稼ぎをして、カードに挑戦です。今、メダリオンを39枚集めてるんですけども、一応60枚集めると、種目的を出してできるというふうにやっていて、で、まださっきのかくれんぼですね。お姉さんを見つける。で、新しいところですね。クリスタル、ケーブだったな。結晶洞窟ですね。ステージごとに、今、色が決まってまして、最初のフォグキャニオンが緑、で、2番目のがマグマなので赤、で、3番目が サンドで、砂色。で、4番目が、クリスタルの青色ですね。で、ここは、電気が消えていて、そのスイッチを3つ押して、電気を再び普及させるというイベントです。で、ここで、死ぬことによって先ほどのチェックポイントから再開できます。なんかテキストボックスが出るときに自殺をすると、イベントで固定されるはずなのに、死なずに自由に動けるということができて、それでちょっと今のところとは違うんですけど、他のとこのスターを取りに行ってます。メダリオンを取りに行ってますね。裏でなんか動いてるのが見えると思うんですけども、右上で檻のところからのメダルを、密かに操作して取ってます。今ので取ったことになってるんです。で、先ほど取れたメダル4を取ります。ですね。本来ならば、電気がついたから、電気がつくはずなんですけれども。今やっと明るくなりました。で、ここからは、なんか細い道を渡っていきます。このようにすごい、壁ジャンプが万能なので。一応このゲームのストーリーを説明しておくと、このおじいちゃんが、昔冒険家だった時に大嵐にあって、おじいちゃんの宝物と奥さんを失ってしまったという悲しい話があって、その大嵐がストーリーに変わっています。で、今さっき女の子に会いに行ったのは、女の子が、メダルをくれるんですけれども、その条件として、何十回ローリングしたとか、ジャンプしたとか、 何キロメートル歩いたとかいう、そういう、まあ、ゲーム内での、まあ、ことを、で、まあ、メダルをくれるというお姉ちゃんです。で、まあ、大嵐が来ました。昔、おじいちゃんが巻き込まれて大変なことになった大嵐がまたやってきたという。で、ここからちょっとした大技のバグがありまして、この岩に乗るという技なんですけども、まあ、この岩が消えるという技修正を利用して、まあ、乗った時にうまくいくと一緒に小さくなって消えてしまうという。まあ、この状態だと判定とかもすごい小さくなっていて、で、まあ、これから向かうところに、無理やり侵入ができるっていうことですね。まあ、本来ならもっとメタルを集めなくちゃいけないんですけども、まあ、判定がおかしくなっているので、無理やり扉から入っていけてしまうという。この状態でA ボタンとかジャンプを押すと元に戻ってしまうんですけれども、なのでジャンプを押さずに状態で今抜けました。まあ、これによってかなりの時間の短縮ですね。で、まあ、ここのステージなんですけど、まずは、各所に散らばっているスイッチを全部押します。このステージが一応各ステージの色を表していて、まあ、先ほど言ったんですけれども、緑、黄色、赤、紫ですね。で、全部動かすと、まあ、光が出現するので、まあ、この光を、まあ、それぞれの色の宝石に当てていくという当てていきます。で、まあ、ゴーレム、まあ、敵キャラも起き上がり始めます。で、まあ、4つ集めるとですね、まあ、せり上がってくるものがあるんですけれども、まあ、先ほどと同じように、無理やり上まで登らずに行ってしまいます。で、次が最終面のアスレチックステージです。 がこれまでの、知識を総動員して、この、アスレチックをそれぞれ攻略していくという面なんですけれども、このゲーム壁抜けがすごいので、そういうところはもうさっさと、意図とは別にどんどん超えていってしまいます。ただ、あれですね、空中によって分断されているので、一気にゴールまで行くということはできないんですけれども、壁が2つあれば、それで無限ジャンプができてしまうので、で、次のギアのところなんですけど、ここは壁登りがあるのでまともに攻略しないです。で、最後のところです。最後はボスがあるんですけれども、ボスとは、戦わないんですね。最後のボスなんですけども、スキップできてしまいます。この、柱に乗って落ちることで、判定がおかしくなって、それ最後の、ミルキーグローブを取って、ゲーム終了です。ファイナルボスの、ゴーレムみたいなやつは吹っ飛ばされました。なんか2人おじいちゃんが見えますね。で、クレジットです。結構可愛いキャラが、可愛いキャラですね。ポイは、今、7スチームセールで、15% オフだったと思います。1500円かなが定価のゲームなので、 10% ですね。10% も1332円で発売しています。よかったらご購入ください。お疲れ様でした。
というわけで、ぽいでしたね。まあ、スーパーマリオの 3D っぽいゲームでしたね。で、次がトニーホークシリーズ。2と4を連続で RTA されます。ちょっと、音量が乱れるかもしれないですけど、ご容赦ください。
Says, been watching GDQs on YouTube for years, but never caught one live. So happy to be able to donate to an amazing organization like MSF. Put this towards naming the centered and and good luck to all the runners the rest of the week. $15 donation from Anonymous. It says, been watching GDQs. And also, ladies and gentlemen, we do have some prizes available. For $5, you can be entered to win an Omnibus Steam Key.
というわけで音声は治りました。さっきもちょっとノイズが、するノイズがちょっと入ってましたけど、それはこれで治りましたんで。まあ次の解説もゲームもあるんで。朝3時ぐらいかな ?22 時ぐらいか。ホローナイトで。もう一回。23時ぐらいですね。高さねずみさんが解説されるんで、その時はまた解説が。
Once again, Summer Games Done Quick is a charity benefiting Doctors Without Borders. Doctors Without Borders is an international independent medical humanitarian organization that delivered emergency aid to people affected by armed conflict, epidemics, malnutrition, natural disasters, and exclusion from healthcare in 69 countries in 2015. On any one day, thousands of individuals representing dozens of nationalities can be found providing assistance to people caught in crisis around the world. They are doctors, nurses, logistic experts, administrators, epidemiologists, laboratory technicians, mental health professionals, and others who work together in accordance with MSF's guiding principles of humanitarian action and medical ethics. The organization received the Nobel Peace Prize in 1999. Also, a little update on some of the incentives and bid wars we have going on right now. There is a Shovel Knight Spectre of Torment file name bid war going on right now. Currently, Augustus is in the lead with $200, a solid $93 lead on its second placeman, Link, and Bone Live. There's also an armor color. War Green is currently leading with 340.50, purple just behind that at 300, and red at 70. Additionally, the Shovel Knight Spectre of Torment, Beto's Big Break, is currently resting at about $4,097, putting us about $903 from getting that in. Also, everybody's favorite incentive of Save or Kill the Animals is still going, with Save the Animals leading with 14,529 and Kill the Animals at 14,163. And touching really quick on the bit incentives we have right now, the next bit incentive is at 5 million bits, in which we will be fighting Majora blindfolded. So if you feel like seeing that happen, make sure you get those bits in to hit that 5 million bit goal. Again, up next, we have Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 All Goals and Golds by Gwished. Following that, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 Any Percent with TK Mala. And we have a $50 donation from Boxmeister that says, another GDQ, another donation from me. I hope all the runners and attendees have a lot of fun. Armor and Shovel Knights needs to be green because it's not easy being green, right? It's just not easy being green. Also, I'd like to take this moment to give a nice shout out to one of our sponsors, the Yeti, the official tea sponsor of Games Done Quick events since 2012. In celebration of providing shirts for their 10th Games Done Quick event, the Yeti has increased their shirt donation amount from $3 to $4. With each $11 shirt sold from the AGDQ collection, the Yeti will donate $4 towards Prevent Cancer Foundation. Shirts are available during AGDQ and until January 15th at midnight CST. Visit theyeti.com/AGDQ and get your shirts today. Thank you. We have a $5 donation from Nishi that says, great to see Tony Hawk's Pro Skater games on SGDQ. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 was a game that I played a bunch as a kid, so it's awesome to see it beat so fast. Thanks to all the runners and GDQ staff for making the whole thing possible. Keep up the great work. We also have a $50 donation from Anonymous that says, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 taking me back to my childhood. Keep up the good work, and money goes to Runner's Choice. We have a $5 donation from Anonymous that just says, good morning, keep up the good work. I also want to give a special shout out to Power Up Audio, the people behind the wonderful audio setup of Games Done Quick. They're an indie sound studio from Vancouver, Canada, and have worked on such games as Crypt of the Necrodancer and Super Meat Boy Forever. The entire team is here at GDQ, keeping us really running in shape. So I really want to give a shout out to Jeff, Joey, Kevin, and Cole for donating their time on the sound 24/7 throughout GDQ. We have a $150 donation from Toa. It says, I've been loving all the runs that we have had so far at this GDQ. I just knew that I had to get up early so I could watch Tony Hawk, a game from my childhood, played faster than I ever could. Good luck to all the runners, and hype! We have a $5 donation from Macintosh24 that says, just flipped my save or kill coin from last year's GDQ. You got lucky this year, animals. Putting that towards Save the Animals. We also have a $10 donation from Crossu that says, greetings from Poland, longtime watcher. Keep up the good work and keep making my annual leave awesome. Cheers. We have a $10 donation from Anonymous that says, shred the gnar, bruh! Another shout out to one of our sponsors and supporters here, World 9 Gaming. Love these guys to death myself. Premier computer, console, and arcade gaming providers for events across the Midwest since 2005. Dedicated staff, tournament experience, and an expansive collection of over 2,000 games and 100 consoles, up to 20 PCs with all the top games installed in over 25 classic arcade machines. For more information and booking, you can check world9gaming.com. And to put something in perspective, these guys have everything. PS4's Magnavox CDI player, they are probably one of the most expansive groups I've ever seen. Giving an update on the Heart Gold Soul Silver incentives. Currently, the Cinequil nicknaming incentive. Torchic is leading with $892. Fire Sonic behind that at $594, and Frenipan at $163. The nickname for the Raikou incentive is currently resting at Pizza with $415 is leading. Ho at $256, and Zips Ho. And Zip Zap Cat at $195. And the nickname for Centred incentive, Super Death, is currently leading with $570. Mr. Meeseeks at $395 behind that, and MVP just below that at $155. For Centred incentive. We have a $5 donation from Sergeant Luno that says, why is everyone so quiet? Let's hear a huge cheer from everybody in the room to wake up. I believe he said a loud cheer, not a lackluster roar. You can do better. Come on. One more time. There it is. We have a $150 donation from Jeff Banyan that says, Poison Perfection introduced me to this awesome cause, and I'm always amazed at how talented all the runners are. Thank you to all the runners and doctors. Much love to you, Poison Perfection. We have a $50 donation from a one-man army that says, thanks to all those runners and all the staff for making this event possible. Keep fighting the good fight and save those frames. We have a $5 donation from Fatima Hamza that says, this is my first Games Done Quick event. Looking forward to all the games. Good luck, runners. We have a $10 donation from Mick Mad that says, "Hi guys, another GDQ, another week of nonstop fun. I had to donate during the Tony Hawk block. I seriously loved Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 when I was a kid. Cheers from an Italian engineer in France. P.S. Half of the donation is for Kill the Animals, other half is for Runner's Choice." We have a $20 donation from Anonymous that says, "Glad to see Gwished back for another great Tony Hawk's Pro Skater run. But I would like to remind everyone which game is the absolute best in the series, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. I was actually a game tester for this game, so if you think you had a bad time playing it for a few minutes, I had over 500 hours of playtime on it. Also, put this money towards the bonus Crypt of the Necrodancer All Zones run with Diamond." You have my sincerest condolences, Anonymous. I'm so sorry. We have a $10 donation from Ahmed. It says, "Howdy once again, SGDQ. I may or may not have had a typo in my last donation, but I figured I'd help with this wonderful cause. Donation goes towards saving the animals. There may or may not be any doggos on planet Zebs, but every doggo deserves a pet regardless." By the way, can I get an "oh my dog" in chat? Let's see those puppers. We have a $5 donation from Chain Sonicorn that says, "Roses are red, violets are blue, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. I'm in love. We have a $10 donation from Anonymous that says, "Always enjoyed catching highlights on YouTube. First time streaming live and really enjoying the event. Keep it up." We have a $150 donation from Iskra117 that says, "Longtime watcher, first time donator. Had to donate for the reader's awesome voice. Donation goes to Reader's Choice, and I'm going to have to say Kill the Animals. Save those frames." By the way, if you're interested in another way to maybe contribute to your favorite streamer or even to the event, look into Twitch Prime, now hosted through Amazon. You can sign up for Twitch Prime for free games, exclusive in-game loot, free channel subscriptions, and more this month. Twitch Prime members can get a guaranteed legendary item in Overwatch with a golden loot box, an exclusive Twitch Prime skin in Players Unknown's Battleground, and a Prime with Prime Warframe bundle featuring a Frost Prime Warframe, and more. Also, another shout out to one of the sponsors here, Humble Bundle. Humble monthly subscribers get over $100 worth of games for only $12 every month and get to keep the games just like a regular Humble Bundle. The Humble Trove is a new collection of Humble Originals and other DRM-free games, and it's only available to Humble monthly subscribers. The Humble store offers over 5,000 games, and Humble monthly subscribers get a 10% discount on store purchases. The Humble community has given over $98 million to charity so far. Humble Bundle bundles, Humble store purchases, and Humble monthly subscriptions all benefit charity. Humble monthly subscriptions and regular Humble bundles both make great gifts. Individual Steam keys from any bundle can also be gifted to any friend, so go ahead and check out those Humble bundles. We have a $10 donation from Vappy Go that says, "Hi Mike, I love you. You're a cool guy. Here's $10 for your choice of incentive." I will take that $10 and I will put that towards the Shovel Knight Spectre of Torment file name and put that on Agostus. Thank you so much, Vappy. I love you. We have a $5.86 donation from Mark Maker that says, "A small donation for a great cause and good people. Trying to watch as much SGDQ as possible, but I'm still in school, so kind of hard. Got so sad when I missed the near run because my car broke down. But good luck to all the runners for doing such great work for an amazing cause." We also have a $5 donation from Anonymous that says, "Another summer, another SGDQ. Good luck to everybody involved. Can't wait to see Tony Hawk games being run. Money goes to the Tetris Grandmaster Showcase." We have a $55 donation from Tasty Cake 133. It says, "Been watching the vids from the YouTube channel for years. Finally get to catch some of this live. Tony Hawk will be great, and donation goes to Reader's Choice. Kill the animals." All right, ladies and gentlemen, and now without further delay, it is time for